I find myself wondering, how does he keep going? Where does the energy come from? The answer I get is surprising. In the midst of all this positivity, there is a dark side to Kai's philosophy as well. I find out about it when I ask him about Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman to me is definitely someone that, is worthy of a tremendous amount of respect. I think the real Ronnie Coleman, though, probably will definitely never be privileged enough to know. Where does a man have to go in order to put 800 pounds on his back and say, I'm gonna squat down to the floor and stand up as many times as I can before, I pass out or, blow something out, or, just the rage that would have to be there, inside, that, to begin to open up and talk about,
It comes from rage?
This dude put 800 pounds on his back, he squatted down to the floor as many times as he could before he threw up. You tell me, where does this guy have to go? Well, I said, there's violence in there, there's rage in there. You say, well, you ask me, is it violent? Is there rage? I'm saying, I believe there has to be. Because I just don't, until you try to put 805 pounds on your back and squat down to the floor, then you realize, I really have, there's something else that has to be motivating me to do that, because there's no way I can do that and say I'm a nice guy. I might be a nasty motherfucker behind the scenes, and I might be ready to really be able to call on that when I need to, and that's what makes me proficient at my job. Should it be being a linebacker? Should it be being a man outside on the line fighting for the country? Or, should it make me a good cop? Or would it make me, a good athlete right now? I think there's a psychological profile that I think, if you really explore it, it probably would alarm people to think about, who this guy must really be. Because you cannot be just a very simple person to explain, a simple person to understand, with that kind of ability.